Welcome. Today I'll be teaching you how to implement buildings inside your drawing. So let's say you've made something on the beach, you have your horizon, and maybe you have a little bit of mountains on the side. We're just making a little sketch, nothing that particular, some trees or something like that, right? And this is your horizon, so this goes something like this. The horizon line is where you want to make the first 2 points. So the farther you go, the better. Because if you're doing maybe a building that is found right here on the corner of your piece of paper or whatever you're using, it will get distorted if you make the point right here, right? So we'll put it right here and right here. And you have the third point that is underneath. We'll put it right here. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, no, it's probably outside. But anyway, it's right on the center, right here. And you go down straight. Now, let's say we want to make a building. And we're looking at the front of it. So the top will be over our head. So we put the top over the line. So right here, let's say it gets up to there. So what you want to do is connect this and this. These two are the lines that represent all the sides, and then all the vertical line are detected from the one underneath. Now I'll try to put inside the frame if I can. Okay, so let's say we'll put it right here. It's a little bit too close, but it's just an example. So the vertical line, well, since we centered it, it's basically a straight line, but the farther you go, the more it will curve. Now, let's say that the roof stops right here, so it's not exactly straight. If one is longer, it means that you're looking at the building, not right straight through it, not a 45-degree angle. This looks like more a 35 angle. Anyway, we go down, and now the effect is, from a distance, this is what that would look like. We will get to the street level right here. We connect these points, and this is it. This is the building. So you can see it's longer on this side, and to make the details, the windows and everything else, it works the same way. Make straight lines right here. I'll make just 2 rows. You have to center the point very well. I don't know if I did. I'm just went doing it. And on this side, you have to go to this point. So you could do something like this. So here you have your windows. And the more you go down, and that will curve. So just gonna give an example. This is probably, you should do it way more soft, so that you can go over with details afterwards. Now, the lower you go, you should make them shorter, so that they're supposed to be out of frame. So that's, or a little bit too detailed. Okay, here we go. And here we go. So we did that side of the building, just normal windows, nothing very strange. So what came out of this, and then afterwards you can just go ahead and color over it with whatever you have. But the thing is, if you don't do it like this, and it also doesn't look very well, because we have not adjusted this, I have them inside the frame, but I'll be teaching you how to do that. So if you were doing just randomly, it was not going to be as good. I mean, and also the other side of the building, let's say we want to represent it, even if it's, well, you cannot see, it is hidden, it will look something like this. The building will go underneath just like this. So let's say you wanted to have it with the top open. This part would be visible, right? If you wanted to make the other way. We of course did not, but it's just to show you. If you want to have it that you can see the top, that is the way to go. Very same thing, just make it the square from these 2 points. Of course you have to come from those 2 lines. And yeah, this is the freeway point. Now, another thing is, it will look closer and flatter. And if you were doing something like this, probably the farther you go, the better, because this point is very close. So this one, as you can see, the lines are flat enough, but this guy probably just go underneath way more, just to make it, let's say, is double far away. It will look something like this. The lines, this is twice the distance. It will look way more straight. It would have a look like this. And depending on what you want to do, this is probably better. It all depends. This is a freeway point, so it's usually for something that is very long. It's a tall building. If you want to make a shorter building, you probably have to use one point that is usually right here for the horizontal lines. And everything will be built around this point, right? Something like this. Or there's another way. You can move this point out of frame, so just having this point. You have the line of the building going like this, and then you would have just the vertical ones. This will be the roof, so okay, something like this. These are very different things. I'll be showing them maybe at some other point. I hope you enjoyed. Leave me a like if you were interested, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.